Expo 2019.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming and taking time out of your busy schedule to embrace us with your presence. Although the honorable guests, speakers, members of our community, we welcome you. This is an event put together by Canada-Afghanistan Business Council for the benefit and betterment of our own community.
As an Afghan, we will get pride when we talk with any Canadian that I'm from Afghanistan. And the first thing he says that, you know what, we were in Bamiyan Kebab, or we were in Nonin Kebab, or Kandahar, or all the rest of the restaurants that we have. And aren't we lucky to have this restaurant that's Torontonian, of course, beside the Paramount Food. And this is a quite achievement for our community. We are very lucky to have been able to introduce our authentic food in this country. The board of Canada-Afghanistan Business Council got together and we said that, you know what, we should put our hands together. We should make this food, this chains of foods, hopefully across Canada and one day across the world. We have something very, very precious. We have something very worthy of talking about and taking it to the rest of the world. So one day, hopefully beside Paramount Food, beside McDonald's, beside Tim Horton, we'll have an Afghan brand as well. And it all starts here. We have the best of the best in franchising in this panel that we will see. And you will get a lot of insight on how to franchise and how to go about franchising and what's in it and how it can be done.
We as a government recognize that small businesses are the backbone of any economy. And in order to be successful, we have to make sure that we create opportunities where small businesses can flourish. I tell you one thing, Afghan cuisine is really very famous across the world. And we have said that in our platform for the next, our mandate, for the next mandate, we have said that we will continue providing support to all small businesses. We will provide them, the entrepreneurs, with more funding opportunities so that more people can start more businesses and flourish. Because without small businesses, no economy can flourish. And for us as Canadians to make sure that we continue working hard, encouraging our small businesses, and it is important that we cut the red tapes and provide them those incentives. So whatever we can do as government, my doors are always open. Please come, make sure that you bring your perspective, how we can work together, and we will make sure from our end that we continue working with you all, not just the restaurant businesses, but all small businesses. And I know Canada-Afghanistan Business Council is an excellent platform for all of you to bring your views forward, and you can't have a better advocate than your President Aziz Amiri to make sure that your views, your issues are heard at all levels of government.
I need to congratulate Canada-Afghanistan Business Council for this great event. Thank you very much, all of you, for coming out. Businesses and showing up in events like this is what made my businesses thrive. Showing up to events, not only for your community, most importantly for other communities, is very important. I started Paramount Fine Food when I didn't know how to fry an egg. But I started to restore, yes, I agree, the image and the way the rest of the world looks at us, at our culture, and the way we think, the way we perform in businesses, and to tell the rest of the world that yes, we can succeed, yes, we can build great businesses, and yes, this community deserves the top of respect of the rest of the world. In life, we will all be presented with opportunity. The question is first, are we ready to recognize those opportunities? Are we prepared to tackle them? Are we courageous enough to take them on? And the only way, all what I had to do is to bring a good culture. Get those people to believe, and all together to build a restaurant chain. I had to rely on a great team. To build this event, you have to rely on a great team. To do anything in life, you have to rely on a great team. Never say I, say we. Never actually think that you can do it alone. Unless you have a great people, unless you have a great culture, and unless you have a great community, you will not go anywhere. Trust me, I've done it, and I'm a life example for an immigrant to Canada that could prove to the world that this country has the biggest opportunity, and us together we can do miracles. So the only solution and the safest solution is to become part of something that is bigger. In franchising, you own the asset, you own your business, but still, it's not a guarantee. It's someone licensing their brand, their know-how, their recipe and their name, their reputation with the supplier, their reputation with the landlord, and they will provide you with an ongoing support. But if you think that there is some risk in franchising, just think about it if you start everything on your own. It'll be much higher risk. Because when you franchise, you have other people who has taken the risk, figured out the how, the where, the when, and then they will only depend on you as the franchisee, on how dedicated you are to that business, and how much hard work you're ready to be there. You have to remember, if you're in the food industry, when other people celebrate, you're not celebrating. You're serving. When other people are going out for dinner, you're the guy serving that dinner. You're not on the table. You have to remember those days. And as soon as you miss it from your store, you're missing a step further to get closer to your success. Until now, I work every Saturday at a different Paramount. And I work at all positions, from dishwashing all the way to store manager. Because I want to send a message to our staff that every single position is important. And every single position, everyone should be proud to serve it.
Well, actually, to be honest, we are also like, wow, the number of people that are here and the quality of the content that we delivered was really amazing, because we had experienced franchise lawyer, we have experienced franchise developer, and so on and so forth, like real estate, insurance. So the quality was really good. And looking at the event, talking with the people, everybody was like, wow. And we are very glad that CABC could put this event together, which purely provide all the information that the restaurants needs to franchise their operation, or the franchisor needs to find franchisee, or the franchisee needs to find the right franchise. And I'm looking forward to many of these individuals buying the franchises and the restaurants becoming franchise, and hopefully we'll see a trend in the community of getting these franchises and making Afghani kebab all known, not only in GTA, not only in Toronto, not only in Ontario, but across Canada, across the US, and hopefully one day across the world.
Growing business is about setting the stage. You have to find a creative way to set the stage to attract bigger people to your business.
The exchange of information and the knowledge that people gained is certainly one of those things that I think people came and they expected, and I guarantee that it was beyond their expectations as well. The panel that we had, they were all expertise, and their expertise added so much more information to all those who have franchise or want to be a franchisee, but not only that, in business in general. Whether it was banking, whether it's franchising, whether it's opening new business, whether it's how to finance, how to buy a franchise, how to buy a business, how to open business. So I think it added a whole lot more information to those that would like to have business. Look forward to actually have more people from Afghanistan, and this has and will open bilateral trade, doors of opportunities for those that come from Afghanistan, and for those from here, not only Afghan Canadians, but also Canadians that will take their businesses to Afghanistan and invest in Afghanistan.
Why does Canada need a development bank? It's because there is a lot of you. This number always startles me when I see it. 99.8% of all the businesses in Canada are small and medium-sized businesses. We are here to help you be successful. That's our job, and that's what we do every day.
What Aziz and Chris and I are doing under Canada Restaurant Franchise and Rumi is that we are engaging new restaurateurs, folk that want to develop one restaurant or one restaurant brand, or some that have already engaged in the business and have 3 to 4, maybe 5, 6, or 7 units. What we're doing is we offer a service to them where we take those small units, those little acorns and those little shekels that they've cast into the market already, and we want to parlay them through the system of franchising. What is franchising? A lot of people don't know what franchising is. Franchising is where you build your business model on other people's money. So we want to take these independent restaurateurs and we want to turn them into franchisors so they can continue to build their businesses, build their franchise systems, but not by investing any more money, but by engaging or contracting franchisees who are going to come in, make an investment, own the assets, and develop their local one unit, or if they're multi-unit owners, and thereby there's residual earnings left to the franchisor.
Franchise laws are some of the most onerous pieces of protection legislation in the world. That if a franchisee doesn't receive something called a franchise disclosure document, or if it isn't in full compliance with what the law says, then a franchisee would have a 2-year insurance policy to get out. They'd have a 2-year right of what the law would call rescission, which literally means to undo. A franchisee would have, within 2 years, if the franchise disclosure document was botched or not given, they would have the ability to sue the franchisor for not just all of the money back that they gave to the franchisor, but all of their losses, all of their lost opportunity cost. It's a draconian remedy, one that has virtually no equal in law. If you buy stock from a public company, directly from the public company, and the company misrepresents something to you, you would have the right to get your money back.
When it comes to insurance, it is a very important part of your business, and you have to make sure you buy the proper insurance for your business. Talking about restaurant insurance or franchisees insurance, there are a few things that every restaurant or franchisee should have. In that category, number 1 is liability. You should have at least 5 to 10 million liability insurance. The 1 million or 2 million are no longer good enough. You should have enough coverage for your contents. You should have enough coverage for your profits. In case there is a claim and the restaurant is under construction for 6 months, 1 year, you need some income coming in. If income is not coming in, the chances are that the restaurant will close down, because the owner cannot afford to pay for the overhead expense, and they also need money to live with.
what is very important, that you will hire a real estate agent or broker who is specialized, whose focus is commercial. We have many real estate agents in our community who are practicing residential. When it comes to leasing a commercial place, especially restaurants, is very complicated. You should go and hire and work with a specialized commercial real estate, either agent or broker.
Afghan restaurants are very well known and well established in the mainstream. The main message is to promote business between the two countries of Canada and Afghanistan, and at the same time try to facilitate opportunities, networking for local Afghan businesses to connect and take their business to the next level. For example, today we are focusing on restaurants so that they can grow and scale their business and take it to the next level.
You know, this is my first time attending the event, and I really found it very informative, very educational, especially for new franchise candidates who may be looking to invest in a business opportunity. Obviously then from a sponsorship perspective, lots of great brands out there for one to choose from. I think from a networking perspective, it's lovely to see and be engaged with, you know, other like candidates who are looking for a franchise opportunity.
I think it was a very informative event. I think a lot of members of our community was looking forward to such event. The popular demand always wins. We had people from our restaurant industry approach us and say, well, look, you guys have focused on mining, you guys have focused on manufacturing. What about our restaurant business? What about the culinary or gastronomy industry? So we try to, we cater that towards the restaurant and showing really our community that there's an opportunity to scale your business.
Honestly, it was effective for everybody because it was focused on business. So for me, it was very useful, and hopefully we can also help other people in our field.
Fabulous event. Like every year, this community knows how to put it on, and the Business Council really knows how to put it on. This was a great event tonight. It was very informative, very educational, and incredible networking opportunities for everybody that came to the event. You know, there's a saying, an expression, and wealthy people have always said this: your net worth is your network. Your network is your net worth. And networking is very, very important. The real nuts and bolts to entrepreneurship is right here in a room like this. We have all kinds of business people from different facets, different segments of industry, business, and across all demographics as well.
Very effective. More and more people show up every year, and they have so much more to learn each time they come. Each time I have emceed for this organization, I myself have learned so much. I learned so much today just from a lawyer's perspective on franchising a company, from the banking and getting the financial assistance that you need to franchise. There's just so much to learn, so I encourage a lot of people that want to take part in this type of event to come out every year and support Canada-Afghanistan Business Council to make this type of event grow even more each year.
I think it was a great event, a lot of success. They invited some special guests like Mohammed Faqih, and also Michael Lublin was here. A lot to learn from them, a lot to get inspired. And one thing that I really loved the most was how all the Afghan businesses came together. Aziz Jan and Jamshid Jan, they are trying a lot of effort to bring the youth. So they're trying to bridge the gap so we can move from a very traditional mindset into very contemporary and modern and a very civilized multicultural society. So I think these initiatives or programs like this, it allows more youth to get in and have access to integrate and take part in events like this. You can start from volunteering, you can have a business, be a business entrepreneur.
اما موجودیت از این کنفرانس ها میتونه که با آینده کمک کنه. به خاطر مثلا فکر بکنین شما یا یک جوان دیگه که اشتراک کرد میرین به یک دوستتون میگین طبیعی دوستتون که مشکل داشته باشد دیگه دفعه هم کوشش میکنه که اشتراک بکنه و او دوستتون حتما یک ایده هیچ کسی نیست که بدون ایده بیزنس باشه. دکتر هستین، انجینیر هستین، قانوندان هستین، هر کسی که باشین در هر بخش، ولو که شما مثلا یک کسی باشین مثلا که هیچ بیزنس نخواین بکنین، با یک نفر میخواین کار بکنین، بازم در بک اف یور مایند یا شما میخواین که رئیس خود باشین. پس این رقم کنفرانس ها زمینه را مساعد میسازه برای شما که شما بیزنسمن شوین، شما رئیس خود شوین. بسیار تاثیرات میتونه مثبت داشته باشه. از اون خاطر من تشکر میکنم از کسایی که در رأس قرار دارن.
ما این سال چندم است که دمیج رضاکار یا والنتیر هستم امرای CABC و امرای امیری صاحبشان. واقعا این پروگرام برای افغانا، برای بزنس افغانا، برای کمیونیتی ما واقعا فایده مند هستن و هر کسایی که بزنس دارن میایند اینجا با کسایی که بزنس دارن آشنا میشن. مثلا اکاونتینگ است، لویر است، مثلا هر بزنس که داشته باشن، برای هر چیزی که ضرورت داشته باشه مثل کانکشن وارد اینجا برایشان مهیا است و آشنا میشن با دیگر بزنسمن‌ها.
Finally today I got a chance and I was blown away by the people that are here. They're all so wonderful, professional, and really successful at what they do. I encourage all the Afghans in our community to look up CABC and come out and join these events because they're going to learn so much and they're going to meet amazing people.
Again, thank you to all the volunteers and the board members, but again, tonight would not have been possible without the many sponsors. With all your contributions and your involvement tonight, you've made tonight's event a success. So sponsors for tonight were BDC, Richtick Law, Kabul Farms, Azim Capital, Business Point, RBC Royal Bank, Nozo, Prompt Builders, Paramount Fine Foods, Rumi Realty, Stars Decoration, St. Andrews Insurance Brokerage, Prompt Outsource, Silk Road, Persian Rugs and Interior, Greenstone Builders, PETA Land, D&K Printing, Prompt Home Design Center, Zamani Law, Chain Smokers, Garfinkel Bitterman Barristers and Solicitors, Sunlight Financial, Pamir Kebab, Rockin' Deli, Caravan Kebab House, Little Kabul Kebab, Nella, David Visual, and Silk Road Group.